Good evening, Namaste, Salamat Sore. Welcome to Manthan with Saraswathi, a captivating platform for enriching talks and podcasts. On Manthan with Saraswathi, we have had privilege of featuring distinguished doctors, educators, administrators, motivators, edupreneurs, talented artists, well-read friends, and even my own students who are excelling in their lives. Each of these guests have shared invaluable insights from their life journeys and provided guidance for young minds, contributing to a broader perspective and deeper understanding of the world. Whether you're an aspiring entrepreneur or simply someone who loves or who values stories of courage and growth, today's conversation promises both inspiring and practical insights.
Today on Manthan with Saraswathi, we have a very extraordinary woman in power. Shanti is a veteran of the Indian community here in Jakarta and has lived in for 30 years plus. She is a creative artpreneur, a self-annotated cultural ambassador of the Indian expat community here in Jakarta. As present, she holds a position of President of India Club, which enables her to collaborate with the Indian and Indonesian embassies and carry out various activities of welfare of the community. She committees a multiple organizations such as Indian Women Association called the IWA, advisor of Tamil Sangam, and she also manages Pluit Temple committee and an organizer of weekly prayers and the annual Brahmotsavam function. And she just recently completed her grand Brahmotsavam function at Pluit Temple, and today she joins us for a conversation on Manthan with Saraswathi. Welcome to Manthan with Saraswathi, Shanti.
Good morning, Saraswathi.
Good morning. And we are very proud to have you, Shanti, with us.
I'm also happy to be here, to be in one of your podcasts. So that's interesting.
We have been looking forward to have you on our show. You are such a multifaceted lady in art, in culture, you name it and you have it. So we are very proud to have you on the show. Would you like to add something more to whatever I've said, Shanti?
Nothing, but yeah.
Okay. Shanti, you said that you are from Vellore, right?
Yes.
And then you started your journey after getting married to Sudan. And then from there you have come to Jakarta.
Yes.
Right? So my question to you is, when you were growing up in Vellore, so you had a very close-knit family. Did your upbringing influence your choices?
Yeah. Actually, my mom, even though I'm talking about 70s when we were growing, my mother, like being a South Indian lady, and she was not like a working woman or anything, but she was the only lady member of a Panchayat board, which everybody knows what is a Panchayat board. It is there still in some of the towns, and she's the only lady member where when the chief minister comes for some function or for opening ceremony, she used to be there, and she was the only lady member in our school also. That is my school where I studied and where my brother studied. That is also for a reason, because she can communicate with the Panchayat board when they want something for the schools. So that was like, and she has been in the ladies club, was a joint secretary. She used to play throw ball, netball, and so many games when the children were like, she used to do all the work and keep, and Navratri Golu also she was keeping, and inner wheel and rotary, she used to get prizes, and we were there. We never used to help her for anything, but for just looking at her, how much she is doing like that. Maybe that influences me after coming here to help a lot of people and to be in the part of the community for the growth of the community and to be helpful to everybody.
We can feel from what you just said that your mother played a great influence or a role for what you're doing now for the community,
Yes,
right?
yes.
When we speak about community, it is normally felt that men dominate the world. How do you think that you being a woman, how would you support another woman, or how do you think that you in the woman's world can support another woman
Yeah.
in not in business, in anything,
Anything.
any
Yes,
activity,
yes,
any in
yes.
the community?
See, when I was growing, as you said, in 70s itself, my mom was doing all the work and going and playing, or the club activities or any other activity when she was doing. My father was a great support. He came like I had my full support from my husband, and with all the facilities here. That's what I said. Everything is in a woman's hand. I won't say that. It is in each woman's mind. Whatever they have, whatever they want to achieve, they should have that greed. Then we can really support them to come and help together. If they don't take any initiative, then it is very difficult. Of course, lot of people or lot of women, they are doing so many good work, and they are especially teacher, doctor, and so many. And even in Jakarta, like all are doing. You are also, so many people, they are like. So we want more people just to get involved in that, and then if they come, we'll definitely, will encourage them to do.
So you mean to say that woman should not limit her
Yes,
ability?
yes.
If the woman can,
If the woman can decide to do something, definitely they can do it. They are able, they are capable of doing. And the ladies like us, like who are doing already to the community, will definitely support all the women, and then we can work together.
if I have to ask you that, how is it that one thing which Shanti would do to encourage or support a woman, what will that be?
I'm involved in our
Community
activities like community activities or social gathering or to help. So definitely we call, if for example, if a community is interested in doing art, now also we are encouraging them to do painting. We like to do exhibitions.
Right.
And then again, when they are interested in coming to the temple or coming together, we can do the prasad together and so many things, in that each field we are in, and we are having a Bhagavad Gita chanting group. If they are interested in that, they can join in the group. So all those things only we are, and also encouraging the children to learn slokas and to follow our rituals and all those things we do, and we encourage the other parents or other ladies to help in the
different activities
what we are involved.
Right. Shanti, I want to ask you one thing, because you are so much into all the other activities also. What do you believe are essential for a woman in leadership roles, and what is that one quality which a woman should have, which you have, or to pursue with a goal and set a goal for yourself?
See, my mom, as you say, she's in, I'm talking about 1970s, not like 30s. She was only young. So, but even though the children were growing, she was just doing for the community without any facilities like how we have like a car or a driver or anything. So I have seen that. She used to help. She used to bring go to a town, bring vegetables, buy those. So I have seen that. So if you are just born as a woman or a person in this world, we need to be useful to somebody, to the community. We have to help each other in a way, not like just we are doing our own work. We should not be selfish. So whatever I tell my children also, you should be of some use to the
Society.
to this society. Online, I do take English lessons for that, in a lot of villages whom they don't know English, like, this is a, place called Dindikal, and so many things we are doing on online also. So whatever we can do online, I was teaching how to make garland through help of Poonam, doing, and whatever we can do to teach others. It is, so everybody has different talents. They can also show, and they can also share their talents to others.
It's lovely talking to you, and lovely knowing that the aim of the leadership finally ends up in giving back to the society, giving back to the community. So, could you please share with our audience that what is the story behind your most creative project or idea?
See, actually, my most creative is I can share you. I'm a Tanjore painting artist, but we had our first exhibition 2006. I signed up for the Tanjore art only, but it has been a year. It is we are exhibiting in Indonesia with a lot of people, and other Indonesians are coming and from ministry and a lot of people. So I can't just stick to Tanjore is what artists with only god and goddesses of our Hindu culture.
Yeah.
That you can't only exhibit Krishna, Rama, Radha, and whatever Saraswathi, Lakshmi, and all those things. And it won't. I can't even sell some
that.
other than
Yeah,
the Indian. So this is for everyone. So that time, my self thought about it, African thing. How the Africans will be like with their hair, the curly hair of them made like a Tanjore golden embossing thing, and their faces will be like a one color, like a dark color. So all those different African images I created in Tanjore style, and also the Thailand images, and little more creative of our normal people with the Tanjore means we're just dressing the sari, the border like. Now a lot of people are doing that, but I'm talking about 2006. Only the Egyptian theme was very good, and it was much appreciated, which nobody could have, thought that we can do so many Tanjore in that also.
Okay.
Yeah, that is there.
So, see, this is what is called the creativity of a person, right?
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that you could come up with this idea of bringing the Tanjore painting into the African and the Egyptian style, which is really kudos. Hats off to you. My next question, how do you stay ahead in this constantly evolving world? See, this is very important for a person to grow. Because you say that, women should never stop learning and we should never stop learning. So,
as I said, you have to grow with the time, like you have to keep on learning, updating yourself. That is one. And with or without nobody told me or anything, I'm very good in networking. Now they call it as networking. Before I don't even know what is networking, but the people who stayed in 92 or 85 with me, I have their phone numbers. I have like this habit of calling people like 6 months once, 3 months once, 2 months once, and weekly and daily basis. Like that I have said people, and I won't leave anybody, not like just when I need them I call them or anything. No, my networking is very good, and that I want everyone to learn that. That is also one of my strengths. Either in India, I worked as a member, committee member for 2-3 terms. Now also, not like I take my position, I'm the president, I'll just sit here. No. Same thing, I work from whatever small things to the big things. Till the big things, inviting the artist and doing other small things also. Even if you take the temple, not only just I organize the dates, the priest will know, just going and small things which is involved also. I personally take care and do it ourselves. In the time management. You can't just say always that I don't have time. Traffic, I don't know. You learn. You don't say that I don't know. You can learn something.
I appreciate what you just said. Now it is called as networking, and then we didn't have. And even in my shows, I've been asking, what is networking? And you tell me that earlier we didn't have this terminology, and now you have this terminology.
Because we used to remember the phone numbers and the people, person, landline we used to call, or some other. Through email also I used to send emails.
Okay.
So that's how the...
But world has become like that, Shanti. I think we have to have this perspective that, when you get a call from somebody, it means that that person needs some help from you or things like that. So probably you have given a very new perspective for us to change that you need to be connected with people, irrespective
of whether you need from them and
you don't need from them. Probably that is one of the secrets for you to reach out to people, and people turning out for you also, that you personally take care of that. And that is very important quality, I think, which we all must learn, and which, like what Shanti just shared, that connect with people, not just have them on the phone diaries, talk to them. We all are busy, but like she said, time management, and you do it, and the trick lies in your hand. When you reflect back on your journey, now you have your grandchildren with you, I'm sure Seshadri sir must be appreciating all that you
Yeah.
do for the community. What kind of a legacy do you want to leave behind? See, why I'm asking you this, people living in Jakarta, they know that Shanti Seshadri's Navratri Golu is the most talked about during the Navratri times, and people wait, what will her theme be? What will her ideas be? And what is she going to present for that Navratri?
As you say, Navratri means now, like, okay, Shanti,
Yeah.
that name, and also the cultural activities,
Yeah.
whatever it is, our Hindu traditional functions and what we have been.
Yeah.
So that should not be stopped. That should be carried behind, even though it is my daughter, my grandson, my son, or my friends,
Yeah.
and so many people. There are lovely tradition we have in our culture, in Indian culture,
Yeah.
and that should be carried away by the people and all friends and all my who were connected to me.
Connected to
That's
you.
what I wanted that.
Such a heart-touching thought that as an Indian, we have a rich Hindu culture which we all follow, and to live that culture, to leave that behind as your legacy is so very heartwarming to know. Lord Perumal blesses you with whatever you have wished for. So towards the end, would you like to give any one particular piece of advice to the people who are listening to us?
Advice means, see, when I was, as you say, I was just coming from a town, Vellore, and I was totally a culture shock when I moved to Africa first, which I was not aware of so many things. Like, other than South Indian food, I don't even know what is a North Indian food, like a samosas or bhaturas or some chapati, pulka, sabjis, lot of paneer word itself, like so many things. These are all like
Was something very different for you, something very unique for you.
Not only learning how to cook that, then I was slowly, after coming to Jakarta, learning the language and learning the, how to make all these things also. And then not stopping with the Indian. When the children are growing and they all ask me about the different food. So being a vegetarian, I learned how to cook, Italian cuisine, and then Mexican, and so many varieties I used to make for them. So learning is the only thing I advise everybody to do that.
Yeah.
There is no age for learning. So I've been learning. Then the next is when the computer in '86, when the computer was coming up, that time, all this Lotus, Word, and all those things. So I was going for those classes. Then again, '97 here, I was updating myself in the tech. Then again, when now, even in the art, I am a professional tanjore artist. Other than that, I was not doing so many different arts. So, okay, this year I have to learn this different art, oil painting, then acrylic, then the traditional, and so many Pattachitra. India only has lot of different cultures. So, you should not stop learning. There is no end to it. So, whether it is art or your subject or whatever it is, you keep learning and update yourself to this generation to be that. Even ChatGPT, even for editing, for example, Instagram, Reels, so many things I'm doing, updating myself. Otherwise, you can't. That's the advice I give. Don't stagnate. Don't everybody. Don't stop with whatever you know. That's enough. Like that, there is nothing like enough.
Yeah.
You keep learning.
People who are watching us, who are going to listen to us, keep learning. And what more with the age of artificial intelligence stepping in, I think what she says is very true. Learning is a must because you stay young, like how she is staying young. Keep learning and keep moving forward. So, last few questions of fun-loving questions, that's it. And then we let Shanti go from our talk show. Shall we go for it?
Yes.
Okay. So, my first question, Shanti, is like, if you were a superhero, superhero. Okay. If you were a superhero, what would your superpower be, and what would you call yourself?
Superwoman.
Superwoman. Okay. What will your power be?
So what power will see, everybody likes to do like singing, you can't sing like Bombay Jayashree, or you can't sing like Shreya Ghoshal. So your superpower, you will become like a singer.
Okay.
And you already
So
know what
you would be, your superpower would be to do whatever you want.
whatever I
Whatever
want,
I
also
want to-
change
You
lot
also
of people.
change. A lot of people. What is the weirdest excuse you have ever given to either miss an event, or you're bored, you don't want to go there? So what is that one weirdest excuse you would have made?
No, actually speaking, I would not even given weirdest excuses to avoid something, because I like to go everything every time.
So the question
And I've
itself
never- yeah,
is, the
it's
question itself is,
Yeah.
what is the most ridiculous fashion trend you have ever followed? Do you have a ridiculous fashion trend and you would have gone and you would have said, oh my God, this is so beautiful, and you just thought it was very ridiculous?
No, I just go what I like or what I suit. Actually, I'm very confident in that, but I don't go for like if somebody has a loser or something piercing here, there, here. No, I don't go like that.
I think this will be very interesting. That if you go invisible for 24 hours, see, you're so busy with all your
I
time.
know.
If you go invisible for 24 hours, what is the first thing you would like to do if you go invisible?
Like to do after gone invisible. or what?
After you've gone
Coming
invisible.
back.
Whatever it is. You have gone invisible for 24 hours. So what is that one thing? Oh, people are not watching me. What is it I can do that, because nobody will know you,
No,
see what
of
you're
course.
doing.
Well-
Well, what would you like to do?
I'll be like, like try to watch what when I am not there, people are doing.
Okay.
24 hours invisible.
Okay, 24 hours invisible. You would like to see what people are doing behind you, what they talk about you, and what they... Okay. Okay. Okay.
What
That's-
they
that's-
know,
that's
what the
interesting.
family members are doing.
Yeah.
Are they getting up late because I'm not there?
So you ensure that everybody
Yeah,
gets up early in the morning.
earlier.
Okay. One habit which you just can't break, no matter how hard you try. Any one habit.
Yeah,
Good or bad?
like for example, I said I'm very, very time conscious. Okay, 5 minutes late is nothing going to happen. Like I'm coming in the car, when some traffic is there or something has happened, one car is, I can't even sit in the car. I feel so restless and talk about that, too much, like something happened, or that 5 minutes late become, not even, no, for a dinner also it happens to me. I have to change that. This is a dinner and nothing is going to happen if you come 10 minutes late, or you don't have to stress for that. But that makes me like as though
Something is...
that is too much for me.
So one final word, now that you are a devoted wife, devoted mother, and a very loving grandmother, you have managed this role so beautifully. One last advice you would like to give our viewers?
There will be a lot of things coming up for this, but everybody should be positive and live for today, not for just thinking about the past and just, always thinking and tripping about it, or just think about the future. So you can't just find out happiness tomorrow, after I build a house, after my daughter get married, after that education or anything. Be present, be happy. This situation, this moment, we won't get any time. So be happy with whatever we have. Forget about the past and stay in the present and be happy always.
So so we also looking toward the present moment, and let's be happy. Manthan with Saraswati would like to thank Shanti Seshadri for coming here and being here, such a lovely host. Thank you so much for gracing the pedestal of Manthan with Saraswati, Shanti.
Yeah, thank you Saraswati, for a lovely afternoon with a lovely session.
Yeah.
That's good, great. I also had the opportunity to share some of my thoughts with you.
Thank you so much once again. See you then. Next time we will be back with yet another guest on the show. Let's see who it is. So till then, it's namaste and bye-bye. Stay tuned to Manthan. Thank you.